all right. What's going on? Good peoples. Okay, the plan for today, what's today? Wednesday? The plan for today is this, the card top. No lift today, no shoulders, upper body today. Reason being, job had Thanksgiving dinner. We had open enrollment, leaving out of the job late. Then like the title of this video is, 31 miles for 2 pounds. I'm on the way back. I went and got them 1 pound plates that we was talking about. Had to go 31 miles for 2 pounds. I could have, I know you figured, why don't you just order them and just have them come to the house? I didn't want to wait. So if I sacrifice the lift and I can go ahead and get it tomorrow and I don't have to wait, now my bar will be 20 pounds within the next half hour when I get home, instead of having to wait until maybe Saturday to get the weight. So you got to do what you got to do. It's up to you and your commitment. I mean, a lot of people will just say, forget it. I've been using it. I'll just keep using it until they get here. And there's nothing wrong with that neither. There's nothing wrong with that. But then on the other hand, there's me, my type of people, or people like me that just don't want to wait, So there it is. But yesterday, RDLs, the whole workout. And using them lower cables, man. Now I'm undecided. I can't go wrong either way. I might give the lower pulley just a little bit of a nod because it's constant tension. It's more tension than using the bench through the whole range of motion. But they're still both very, very good leg curls. I cannot front. I wouldn't mind using either one. I'm torn. I don't know who, is at any given day or any given lift of legs. You can't go wrong with either one. But yeah, so when I get to the house, I'm caught up in traffic now. When I get to the house, I'm going to throw them on, and they'll never come off the lever arms. They'll never come off. See if I can get squoze in here a little bit. Gonna let me in, buddy? Tell you, it's vicious around here, boy. It's vicious when you're trying to maneuver. People do not want to let you in. Wow. Go ahead, man. We could switch. See, I'm gonna let a person in. The person ain't gonna let me in. Crazy. Thank you, buddy. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Got to do some maneuvering when you're on the highway. You know what I mean? You got to get your speed racer together for those who know, So I ain't got a problem with letting people in. Yeah. But okay, let's get back to it. So yeah, can't go wrong with the RDLs. That's cool. Got the 1 pound plates. So now that makes that bar 20 pounds. And it makes the math so much more simpler, It's way more easier to count 20 pounds than to have to count 18 pounds. stuff like that. So I'm glad of that. Got it out the way, and I can use it on shoulders. So now tomorrow we'll pick right back up with shoulders, you know. So that's all. But enough of that. What I want to talk to you guys about, let's get into this. Now, we know we got 2026. Let's all get in the mix, right? I really want to help those people. So here's a little tidbit of information that might help out. I would suggest a lot of people, when they make their decision that they're going to do something about their life, they usually have a picture, you know, of their most heaviest, what have you, or whatever, you know, which is a good because it's a constant reminder, you know, of what you, where have you been, if you had enough and you want to make a change in your life. So I feel that. I feel that, you know. I have one. I want to do it before and after with the same clothes, you know, once I get to where I want to get. But I have one. Actually, I have two. I have one of how big enough I've got. And I got a picture where I was 287 pounds and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't. And believe it or not, even though I was 287 pounds, I still had some visibility of abs. It's crazy. But I was big though. There's no getting around it. I was big. So I still have that picture. But I also have another picture of what I want to look like. So I'm gonna do a collage of them. I'm gonna call it past and future. And I'm gonna keep them. I keep it on my phone. I even made one picture on the face of my watch. You know, you gotta the one that I'm moving towards. That's the one I got on my phone and the one on my watch, because the psychology behind that is if you see it, you can achieve it. You know, so that's the psychology of that. But yeah, so find yourself a picture of where you want to go, or find a picture of where you don't want to go back to, and put it on your refrigerator. You know what I mean? Keep them in sight, so you can always be constantly visual it. Keep it in sight, and that should help out. Once I do my once I get home, because I want to do a voiceover on mine. Of course, I'm gonna share it. I want to do a voiceover on that. Yeah. So today was a lot of stuff. Open enrollment and the job had a dinner. I really didn't partake in the food. It wasn't nothing wrong or anything. I just want to get that open enrollment with your insurance and benefits. You know, you gotta take care of business. You know, you gotta have that handled. So that took a little bit of time. And they're taking this trip. I'm still like 20 minutes away from home. So it's okay though. It's okay. I got them. That's the thing. I got them. And tomorrow, that day is just gonna be even. That workout's just gonna be even more better. You know. And I don't mind missing today. I have exceptional reason to miss today. Excuse me, y'all. Got like I said, when you're driving in the city, you gotta be like Speed Racer around here. But I don't mind missing because it's an acceptable. It's an acceptable. What's that? It's an acceptable miss because I'm sacrificing to push forward. So this one day is nothing. You know, it's nothing. For the reasons being, it's cool. I won't feel bad about it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I get on myself like, man, did you really have to miss today? And you know, there's a lot of people do that. Oh, I gotta do all this. Uh, no workout today. You know, I really hate that. I'm kind of on the other end of the spectrum. You know, I'll do whatever I can, but by doing so much stuff, by the time I get home, another reason being is the schedule will be so far behind that I'll cut into me going to bed. It'll be just it's just too late. It's just too late. That's all. But I got my 1-pounders. We got the 1-pounders, you know. And these things are so light, man. That is crazy. That is crazy how these gonna make a difference, you know. But yeah, so now ain't too much more going on, y'all. I ain't got too much more, y'all. I really want to concentrate on this traffic because these fools think they can get with me, you know. And I want to have to push G and S and H on the steering wheel and make the Mark V jump on them. So let's leave it at this. What we'll call this? Oh, this will be called 31 miles for 2 pounds. That's the title. So I'll catch up with you, if I can talk. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. We will pick up with shoulders and neck.